My name is Mark Fowler. I'm a farmer at Williams and Wickerpin in Western Australia. I'm also the president of the WA Farmers Grains Council. I love the land, I love the way farmers work together and share information to both improve their farms and the way in which they farm. In Australia, we farm really in a dry climate, one where we have soils that are quite ancient and weathered. They don't have much inherent nutrition in it, so they're quite infertile. In the past, we used to farm with a full tillage method where we would cultivate the soils that we burn a lot of diesel. The soil structure was all destroyed and we ended up with a lot of dust and drying of the soil and poorer germination and productivity results. So it's really important for our system that we can use a conservation tillage method. That means that we disturb the soil as little as possible, and that's really important for preserving moisture, retaining soil structure and enabling us to achieve the water use efficiency that we need to in this quite dry climate. Paraquat is a desiccant herbicide that we use together with Roundup to achieve a complete kill of weeds before we plant a crop. We've used paraquat for a long time. We use all the correct personal protective equipment. We use a closed loop transfer system so that operators are not exposed to the chemical when it's being mixed. All of our machinery, including our seeding machinery, have chemical filters in them. We use the right nozzles so that chemical doesn't end up drifting or becoming airborne. We consider that used carefully and appropriately that it is safe for operators. Syngenta is active in our market, educating people and ensuring they're aware of how it ought to be used to achieve the best outcome. In Australia, our families live on the farm in which we work, so our home is here, so we need to make sure that anyone that's around where we farm are safe, as well as the people that are operating and using the chemistry. In Australia, we would have major problems if we were to lose access to chemicals because we couldn't continue to use our minimum tillage system. If we were cultivating our soils like we did in the past, we'd expose our paddocks to the risk of wind erosion, where the wind blows the topsoil off, and water erosion, and we would see a massive fall in the productivity. When we farm, we want to make sure that it's something that can be done for many, many years into the future. We want to make sure that we don't damage the environment around us or the people that work for us. So it's really important that we use the right products to ensure that we can sustainably farm and profitably farm well into the future.